Hi y'all, it's me again. Just want to share some projects I've been working on. My daughter's birthday is next month in September, so I wanted to make her a smash, junk, extra paper, call it what you want journal. And I did that and also made her cards, so those will be sharing with you. Oh heck, I forgot. This is the second time I filmed this. I had to have to put something back. Give me just 1 second. Sorry, the first time filming didn't work, so there we go again. Anyway, this is a card I made for her. I used Melissa Francis, another paper that I got at my scrapbook store. Basically, I cut shapes with nestabilities and AccuCut dies from my scrapbook store and layered those. That one's those nestabilities back there as well. I added the dimensional paint here and here. I added a button with baker's twine, a doily. I used my favorite EK Success Punch on this as well. There's some pearls here and up there and around. I made this little center thing here using that crate paper circular piece that Joe shows you, paper drama, how to make. Thanks, Joe. And I looped some pearls on here to show, I didn't want them to stick out straight. I just wanted to loop them. Then I added a flower and a pretty satin seam binding bow, and the seam bindings from Rena. So thanks, Rini. I stamped this out, a banner that I have, and then I stamped the letters on it, cut the pieces out, and then glued them onto baker's twine and put them on here with little brads. And this card doesn't open traditionally because of this thing at the bottom. It won't stand. So I made it so that she could hang it, put a piece of ribbon and seam binding. And then since it doesn't open traditionally, the sentiments will go here on this piece that I've used here. So that's the card that I made for her. Our colors are different, so I made the card and what I like, and then I made the book and what she likes. That way I get a little bit of something I like in there too. Anyhow, her favorite color is purple. So I went ahead and made her this book. Let me add a different background. I have a feeling you're going to have a hard time seeing that there. Let me do a white background instead. Okay, there we go. So basically, the paper collection I used is called Garden Vignettes, and it's just the creams, black and white. I didn't use the purples from here. That came from everywhere. This was picked up at Hobby Lobby when I visited Carlene, and I've had it for a while, but you guys should really check it out. This owl is just stunning. I gave that to Jo because it's so cute, and she loves owls. So anyway, that came from Hobby Lobby. I used black chipboard to bind this for the covers, and then I added some of the paper, some trims out here, and then the way that I like to bind the ties to close it with. I added eyelets, and I started out with rings and changed it to these Tim Holtz bead chain because the rings were just too big. First of all, I got smaller ones and they didn't work right, and the bigger ones looked awkward. I then tried to dye them with alcohol ink and purple, and I don't like that either, so this seems to work better, and it keeps it compact for my daughter who's not a crafter. And this is a Prima flower that I got. I never knew what I was going to do with it. It's so freaking huge. I added this bling right here that I had. I think it's from my hair thingy, hair whatever. This is my favorite ribbon from Stampin' Up. I have it in several colors, and it only comes out of the vault every once in a while. And I thought my daughter was worth it. So anyway, let me share with you the inside. When you open it up, on the first page, you have the paper. I cut this out with Sizzix die. I had these little baby Prima flowers, which I added, and then put these little gems there and for his eye. I made a pocket, added some trim, and this pocket, I put pleats on the side, on both sides, so that it could expand, because you know, when you do them flat, you can just barely fit a tag. I wanted this to fit a little more. I stamped it with Unique. I thought that was a nice stamp. I love it. Then this is the paper, and I stamped My Life right here. And actually, right now at Michael's, at least mine, they have all these word stamps. You guys who do these smash books and all that, you might want to look at them because they're perfect for this. And they're only $1. And they're the wood ones. And like this one says, Lucky Me. be real, do what you love what you do, life is a journey, not a destination, be true, and life's beautiful. And these are just a few that I picked up. There's more. I mean, there's plenty more. I got more. I just don't want to show them all. But anyhow, so check those out because they're $1 and they're worth it. I didn't have any black flowers, so I took all my white flowers that I had used and used this Glimmer Mist, Tattered Angels, chalkboard, black paint or something. My nails look like crud now. It was a mess. Anyway, so I did that there. This page I added some trim. I also reinforced all my pages. This was an envelope I made, and I sewed fabric on it before I glued the envelope together. This is an old Michael stamp, Takes Some Time. Handmade paper, and this was actually part of her, I used this paper for her baby shower invites, so I'm wondering if she'll even recognize it. We'll see. Some trim, and like I said, I kept it flat because I didn't want it too bulky for her. This is a pocket I just made out of a lunch bag, and I have a tutorial on my channel. It has 2 tags and then one that pulls out of the pocket with line paper in there for her to have more room to write. And I had to modify this pocket just a bit because the one I show you on the tutorial has a place for binding, but with that binding it stuck out too far, so I just decided to alter that a little bit, modify it down, and then you get the tags on the back the same as you do in the front. This paper here is actually lined paper I found on the internet, and I printed it out on white cardstock. You get a sturdier paper than you do if you added notebook paper, so I really like to do that. A stamp I just purchased, which I adore, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Don't you feel like saying that to people sometime? Anyway, on this side I added some trim, and here's another gorgeous stamp that I just got. I love it. I got this from Yoli Bean. Hi Yoli, thanks. She's a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and she ordered this and got it for me, and I just picked it up on Tuesday, so I was so excited. And this is only one of the cages. It comes in components. The bottom's one piece, the cage is another, and the bird's another. And there's various cages, and you mix and match. It's so stinking cute. So anyway, I went ahead and picked that up. I can't wait to play with the rest. Thanks, Jolie. This is just a paper, and I stamped it with another Michael stamp that I got, What I Love Today. The stamp reads, do what you love what you do, and I just showed you that stamp, and then I added some trim up there. You can see how nice it is. It's pretty sturdy, better than using notebook paper. Date stamp here, and then this is a stamp I got from Halud. Thanks, Halud. And I thought this would look really pretty in here, so I added that. This is a Michael stamp here. It was a $1.50 stamp, and it had a butterfly, but the butterfly looked like a moth. So I cut off the butterfly moth, threw it away, and kept this part only. So it says, remember the important things, and then I added some trim up there. This is some loose paper I bought at Michael's one time, and I guess I had my daughter in mind when I bought it because it's her colors. So I added that in. I saw this idea right here with Bona. She used these throughout one of her minis, and this is a Tim Holtz stamp, which I adore. I'm so glad I got it. So I used that idea since it affords for extra journaling space, which I loved, and I date stamped that one. This black cardstock, a postcard stamp I had, and I stamped it with Colorblock chalk ink. Envelope I made, just paper added. This reads Lucky Me, another piece of paper there. This is gorgeous, isn't it? I just didn't want to do anything to this. It was pretty. I just added this white eyelet trim down here. Some more of the paper, and this is a flower that I glimmer misted as well. This is Lavender Fields Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. So I went ahead and did that and added a bling. This stamp reads, share the moments that bring you joy, Michael's $1.50. Another handmade envelope, some pretty lace on this page on cardstock. Flat back pearls, another stamp, life is a journey, not a destination, which was that dollar stamp I just showed you. Another page there. I'm going fast because I only want to have one video today. Anyway, this is more of the pattern paper. It's got glitter. It's so beautiful. I made this little school folder kind of thing. It's not like a file folder. It has pockets on the inside. So I just added bling, and then there's 2 pockets, which I punched with, I don't know, Stampin' Up punch, I think, that I got from Canadian Scrapper Girl Kathy. Thanks for that. And anyway, you just place for her to put papers. Today's stamp that I got from Mike's, some black trim there. Another stamp up on top here that reads, "This is how it happened." There's another flower that I misted. Another pocket that I made. I love these pockets. They're good for receipts and whatnots. My favorite butterfly stamp. Love that stamp. More of the paper. This reads, Tim Holtz stamp reads, "What if your fears and dreams exist in the same place? Will you still go there?" FYI is a stamp I have, and then this is a little gift card, and it's got glitter on it, and I thought it'd be another place for her to journal there. So I went ahead and added that. This beautiful trim that I love. It's a pearl. Got pearls on. Oh, it's gorgeous. I've never used it. I was saving it for whatever. I don't know if I mentioned that I reinforced all the holes too, just for making it last. Another pocket I made and added a flower. This reads, "I was here." This is a suitcase and it says "Escape." This is another envelope I made, and I sewed fabric on it first so she can add more stuff in there if she chooses. This is one of the girl stamps that I adore, and it says, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken." Another one of those little papers right there. This is some trim I had. It's black rhinestones and pearls. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I stamped with white ink on this. This is from a pink paisley set I got from Carlene. It has banners, so I stamped them in white. And then this Celebrate comes from Oriental Trading, a set that I have. And then this white trim there. Love the way that looks on black cardstock. Another stamp that says, "Hello, my name is," and then flower. Flat back pearls on this side. Trim on this side. Another one of those little journaling places. A stamp that reads, "It's all about me," and I like it that way, and that's kind of my daughter. Anyway, this says, "This Crazy Life," and then I added some bling there. Oh man. Another Tim Holtz stamp reads, "Every possibility begins with the courage to imagine," and then another flower there. How am I doing? I'm doing good. This stamp reads, "Beautiful." Another little paper here. Butterfly down there. Trim here, and another stamp here that reads, "Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you." And I love that, so I added that. That's Tim Holtz. Another, "Live the life you've imagined." Another one of those little things there, and trim on there. And then this is just some black trim. I stamped birds on a wire. This reads, "Life Unscripted," and I put a little clip up there so she could hold on to things she wants to hold on to. And then the back I stamped it with "Love You" and my initials down there. And so that's her book. And then I'm also giving her this extra little pocket, and I stamped all kinds of things in there, and tickets and reinforcements and whatever. I'm going to add a few more things so that she can have that as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to create a journal of your own, even if it's not for you, someone else, and even if it's colors you don't care for or find hard to work with. Just step out of your box and try it. So good luck, and thanks for watching. Have a great one, you guys. Talk to you soon.